Go ahead, guys.
What's
Are
up?
you fluent in Spanish?
Yeah, sadly. That was my first language. Once I moved to Ohio, I started to pick up more on English, and that's when it kind of became more of like my first language, I guess you can say, and I kind of started forgetting Spanish a little bit, but I still know it a lot, yeah.
What's it like being pushed by this coaching staff? Like Dusty said, after the first exhibition, you had 31 and 12, but he didn't feel like you played that well. I mean, what is that like? Do you like that they're holding you to such a high standard?
Yeah, I love it. When I heard that statement in my head, I was like, what the, you know, like, what do you mean? Like, I thought I played great, you know, but I just got to see where he's coming from. Like, he expects me to be a lottery pick, a long-term NBA guy, and I'm just expecting to play basketball for as long as I can, you know, whether it's NBA or Euro, Pro, whatever, you know. So I think it's great. I've never been pushed this far or this hard in my life, so it is something I have to get adjusted to, and I have to, you know, pretty much buy in. So I'm still trying my best to get on his standard.
When you looked at it, what were the things you thought you could have done better?
I would say probably just there were some plays where I kind of like slacked off, like giving up an offensive rebound off a free throw. That's something I never really do. So plays like that where we could have won, and we lost by 2. So I feel like that play right there was a determining factor. You know, there was some times again with rebounding where I just watched the ball go and I didn't go get him. So I mean, he expects me to be a ball getter, and I wasn't doing my job that day. So.
It's been hard to kind of adjust to the tempo that Dusty tries to play on offense.
Before the first game started coming up, yes. In practice, I would be getting real tired quickly, and that's something I'm not really used to as well. And last year, I was always trailing the play, you know, just being an outlet and an extra help guy. But this year, he wants me to run to the corner, sprint, rim the rim. So it is something that took a little bit of adjustment, but I've gotten a lot better.
Is it what you thought when you committed here, the system and everything, like actually playing in it?
Yeah, man. I knew he played like a pro style of basketball, but like actually being in it is ridiculous. You know, I've never gotten this many opportunities to like take this many shots as quickly. You know, I'm somebody that doesn't really like taking many shots. You know, like these last 2 games, I think I took 15 and 16 shots, and it felt like I took like 7. You know, so it's kind of interesting to be involved in. So.
Seemed like, you know, you make a 3 and then the next time down you shot the next one, and then like second half you had those 2 drives in a row, the 1 and 1. Do you like to kind of like, do you feel like once you make a shot or once you make a play, like you get going for little spurts, or how do you view that?
Yeah, it does seem like that, honestly. When I miss, I kind of get discouraged a little bit, don't want to shoot it again. But Dusty has been like, you know, just pushing me about being more aggressive and just playing through contact, I guess you can say. So once I do get that first lift to go, it's like, okay, I can attack him the same way. If he cuts me off, then I'll try it next time, you know? So it is something that's working out right now, yeah.
And then showing that fire, it seemed like there was a lot of chatter out there and you were getting pretty fired up. Is that just kind of the way you play?
Yeah, I do. I like talking a lot of trash. I don't think Dusty likes that stuff, so I don't know if I want to do it as much as I usually do, but I am going to try to keep implementing it in my game just as minimum as I can, you know.
Speaking of playing through contact, how does playing in the front court with Merez and Adai sort of help you with that?
Man, well, practicing with those guys, for one, made me a lot better. When I first came in here, they were blocking almost every layup I took, and it was really frustrating at first. So, you know, I had to learn to, you know, bump first and then go for the layup instead of trying to out-jump them, because, you know, they're both super athletic guys. So I've been working on my touch, and just in the game when we're on the same team, it's like, they're so worried about them, I have an easier driving lane. Or if I go and they come to me, I can drop it off to a dime or Merez, and they're just gonna dunk the ball, you know. So it's pretty interesting being in that with such versatile people and such aggressive players that can do a lot on the court. It's really nice.
With that St. John's game being so close going into overtime, what do you think you learned about like yourself and your team from getting experience in those like end of game, close game situations?
I would say like the composure. I don't think anybody was being too antsy except for me. Like I had the chance to, you know, pretty much kind of win the game or just put us up by 2, and I was a little too antsy. Try to play hero ball at the end and kind of, you know, almost gave up the game, you know. And seeing how everybody else was a real nice learning point for me. Merez, especially in overtime, he was playing, you know, he was playing great. You know, he wasn't getting too excited or nothing. He just kept a mellow tone and kept all of us cool down. You know, so that's something that I really learned and took advantage of later on. So.
Imagine you got a good amount of NBA feedback over the offseason. How much does the feedback you're getting from Dusty and this staff align with what you got from professional scouts?
It's 100% true. Biggest thing I've heard was, you know, the defensive end and the playing through contact thing. Coach Dusty is telling me every day I got to play better through contact. So that's been something I've been focusing on. And just playing off of 2 feet. I made some bonehead plays when I played off 1 foot and either got a turnover or just took a dumb layup. So I'm still adjusting in the way I can finish off contact or take the first bump, So those are the main 2 things I've been hearing from scouts and main 2 things that Dusty's been telling me. So.
Next, they're gonna raise a banner before the game on Monday for the Big Ten tournament they won last year. I know you weren't on that team, but I guess, what is your thought now of, okay, that's something you guys wanna be trying to get another one up? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I 100% think that we can do that. And a national championship banner. We just all got to buy in, which we are. But hopefully this moment here is going to really like light another fire in me that makes me want to do this and experience this again next year, even if I'm not on the court with them, just, in the bleachers watching. So I'm really excited to see the joy in their faces when they get the banner raised and see how well we do this season.
When Merez is making plays like the block and then he goes down and makes a dunk, like, does that get everybody else kind of jacked up, or do you guys feed off that energy that he brings?
Yeah, for sure, man. I feel like he gives the most energy on the team, not just in the game, but in practice as well. We were missing him for a little while when he was hurt, and the first day he came back, he just started killing. And that's obviously something that you like to be around, just to see how serious he takes this and how much he wants to be a professional. Like yesterday, actually, he sent the message in a group thread about our practice habits, and he basically just told us we all got to be a lot better, practice a lot harder, and it's, I feel like it's something that we all need on the team. Not everybody's gonna want to be that person, and he's taking pride in being that energy guy and that more, I guess you can say, mature-minded player. So I feel like it's something that's been great.
Anybody have anything else?
You have a Halloween costume?
I think I might just redo the Joker. I actually wanted to get dressed up today, but I don't know how Desi was gonna take it. I was gonna come in as Fat Albert just cause, but yeah, I'm gonna just do the Joker later. It's all good.
You have all the stuff for that? You have time to do that? Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I go home, I'm doing it. Yeah.
Have fun.
I think that'll do it.